nonetheless gave Miss Sedgwick something of a shock. The young man is still unidentified as we go to press. A town council meeting is scheduled for tonight, and I wouldn't be surprised if somebody brought the matter up, just to break the monotony. On to the weather. Seems like we're in for more of the same.
Isn't she ready yet?
How would I know?
Well, we need to get this thing started.
Why didn't you start it? You're a mayor.
Because that's why I have a secretary. I run the town government and she runs the town meetings.
And both of them were stuck.
All right, why don't we say that for your dubious editorials?
You calling me a liar? Why, that's something of a compliment coming from a professional like you.
Just a minute and I'll be right with you. One more moment here and we'll get down to business. Here we are. I hereby declare this let's see, the 677th meeting of the Henderstown Council in session. Now tonight we have the usual agenda plus a rather unusual task before us.
Everybody already knows why we're here.
Huh?
It's been on.
No, why would you do that? You know what you just did?
Let me start over.
Oh my God.
I do hereby declare this the 677th meeting of the Henderstown Council in session. Tonight, well, the thing is, we're here to act as sort of a coroner's jury.
I still say this is illegal.
No, I said it just like it's written.
Let me see that. I mean, the town council cannot act as a coroner.
There's nothing illegal about it.
Calling a coroner's jury is illegal.
Look, the thing is, it's just been the talk of the town for the past week now, and I just think we need to get to the bottom of it and put it to rest.
Can I go now? That is out of the truck. We found the dead guy at your house. Well, that's you, ain't I? Only thing is we got comedy coming for the weekend. Don't let me do it. What's that supposed to mean, Sheriff?
All right, okay.
Get in.
Lydia, please continue.
Yes, ma'am. The meeting is hereby initiated, providing it consists of a quorum of hayseeds, rednecks, and morons.
Sheriff, that is not funny.
I just want to see if she'd read it. And she did too.
Well, that's just not nice.
It's funny though.
Just give me a minute, you old piece of toad boy.
Why don't you just let that woman out of the truck and saddle the rest of us?
I mean, I would, but she don't like the mayor. So,
If that's the case, we'd all be in the truck.
Okay, if you guys hated me so much, why didn't you keep the last guy in office?
He died.
maybe visit Paul's living room. You know what? You better can it, Sheriff, or I'm gonna hit you upside the head with you know what a tire tool. You hear that? He's threatening
Sheriff?
No.
Constable?
No. Hayseed, redneck.
All right, please. Now where were we?
Hayseed, redneck, moron.
Wrote that down. Just play with the radio.
Lydia, get on with it, will you?
With what?
Read the minutes of the last meeting.
Oh, right. The last meeting of the Henderstown Council, being number 676, was canceled.
Hold on. If it was canceled, then it wasn't a meeting.
Well, that's impossible.
How do you figure?
Because if we didn't have the meeting in the first place, wouldn't have had to cancel it.
Well, that's just it. We didn't have the meeting in the first place. I thought we always have them here. Shut up. My point is, if we didn't have a meeting, it wouldn't have gotten the number. The number being 676. And since we didn't have the meeting and having no number, this would be meeting number 676.
You wonder why I wouldn't read your dumb papers.
Cora, you starting now?
Lydia, any announcements, please?
Yes, the Lions Club will be having its annual barbecue this Saturday next to the slaughterhouse.
Just give the address.
175 Elvin Drive.
They sure knew what they were doing when they named that street. Well, it's still next to the slaughterhouse, ain't it?
Any other announcements?
The barbecue will commence at 7:30 and tickets are $10 a couple.
I can eat all day and all night on $10. You probably will too.
And that's all the announcements.
Stop.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the reasons we're here tonight is to discuss the death of Jeffrey Paul. And if it was from natural or unnatural causes.
How could someone die of random causes?
Maybe if they was bitten by this vampire.
Will you let me continue?
The other night?
Towards the end, we need to put on the post what's known as a coroner's jury, put it on by the town's charter.
Your Honor?
Me? Oh, Mr. King, editor and writer of the Hendricks Herald.
To be an official coroner's jury, we must have the presiding physician.
And we do so. Dr. Bishop!
He
He was dead, thank you.
Can I go now?
Doc, can you be a little more specific?
You sure you want to know? This comes under the head of a house call, consultant fee anyway.
I'll sign the voucher, okay? Just come up here.
Let's go throwing away the town's money.
Oh,
Left
you
and
would do
right.
anything really right.
I
Because you
would.
would
Have mail it in.
Oh, no, because you know everything. Because you know what it's like to be a mayor. Why don't you come try this job? Because you're right and anything. You know nothing about what anything is. No, Dr. Bishop, where you at?
I'm right here.
Right, so, we had our lovely high school job instructor, Mr. Martindale, set up a reasonable facsimile of Maddie and Carla Johansson's living room dog. Where was Mr. Polk found?
Right there on the couch.
Will you show us?
You want me to be the deceased?
Late, Mr. Polk.
And Miss Gilligan's eyes. He, the deceased, was about like this. When I got there, but why don't you ask Cora? She was the one who found him.
Right, good, Cora. What does he want me to do? Just say in your own words what you saw when you walked into Johansson's living room.
Well, is this all right?
Fine, go ahead.
Well, first of all, I saw Buddy exactly how that is.
Brother, ain't this high drama?
Yeah, that's right. You're right in the same room with him.
Go on.
Yes, ma'am, you're on the name there.
Yeah, tell all three of them.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll skip most of the morning, it not having very much to do with the works. Well, anyway, I was out in my garden, my porch garden, caladiums mostly. You've all seen it, especially you. Very beautiful, and if you get the dogs in alone, they're two of the biggest dogs in town. I had to chase them off with the hoe earlier. They're so annoying. Their mom tiger songs. These things just want to freeze the breeze, to jerk their head. I swear, if they lived by a cemetery, they'd be dead already.
I'm glad you're skipping over all this.
Let her tell it. Maybe you could shorten it just a little. Mr. Polk, remember?
I'm coming to that. See, I was out in my garden, my porch garden, when my accident happened.
Accident? What accident?
With the hoe.
Oh,
You had a hoe accident.
She has them all the time.
It knocked me slap down. Anyway, I was laying on the floor after
Oh,
we hit it.
Cora, I think we skipped a bit too much. What happened with your accident?
Well, it wasn't mine. It was ours. I still have been walking in the shoulder earlier. So old, you never use it.
Cora! What happened with the hoe?
All right. So, I stepped out in my porch garden like I mentioned. I stepped back to get an overall view. I forgot about dragging out that hoe, and I stepped back on it. Sweet baby rays, I was cartwheeling seeing stars. You know, like those old cartoons? Well, you all do, especially you. You just do. Anyway, it come to rest. It seemed like forever. Those things in having like slow motion almost. That you pick him up. Who?
Oh, yeah. Lydia, you getting this?
Not even close.
I was out in my garden, and I stepped back to get an overall view.
Mr. Polk came up.
He did for a fact. I don't care coming for nothing. Anyways, last day I was getting phone of mine. I thought I was scooping me up and sitting by on the seat up on the porch. He asked me if I was right enough to give Doc a call, but he wasn't there.
And this is about what time?
11:15.
Right. Where were you last Saturday morning? We look at the bed.
Doc,
Huh?
we keeping you up?
Yep, heard every word. What'd you say?
Last Saturday, Cora tried to call him.
Mr. Polk tried to call him.
Nobody called me. I heard it.
yeah, every word.
Nobody called me, dum-dum.
That's
A man died in another man's living room. A lot of it is kind of off.
well, I suppose.
Go ahead.
Well, all right. After he came out, felt a lot better, felt more himself. He came out and introduced himself as Jeffrey Polk, and that he was a county agricultural agent.
And this was once again 11:15. That's correct.
Oh, I get it now. This isn't a coroner's jury. This is an investigation.
Same thing. Sit down.
You didn't like the way I run things, so you pull this iron hat about it.
All aspects of this man's death needs to be researched.
He died of a heart attack. Ain't that right, Doc?
Near as I can tell, didn't I say that?
No!
Well then, he died of a heart attack. Where's that?
Aren't we still waiting for an autopsy from the county?
Oh yeah. Mayor, should I get a voucher for the Moon's Well?
Go back to sleep, Doc.
Got a nice couch here. Like to have it for my waiting room.
It ain't my couch, it's a reasonable facsimile.
Yeah, looks like tweed.
Yeah, reasonable facsimile like this coroner's jury.
All right.
yes. Sorry, I was backstage filling up a watermelon. What did you need?
Oh, we need another piece of one of your furniture if you have it.
I have everything backstage.
Hold on. How can you sew up a watermelon?
Oh, it's not a real watermelon. We're using it for our play. Oh, and by the way, the seniors are putting on an old favorite, Papa's Got an Itch. Curtains open next Friday.
You know what I ought to do for Saturday night for that whole barbecue thing? When you run that play, you could do kind of like a barbecue weekend thing of some sort?
We could, though we'd have to get dressed in the slaughterhouse, and there's no telling what goes on in there.
Well, I suppose not.
Oh, Doc, I'm glad you're here. We need tons of bandages.
For the play?
No, clumsy actors. That's another reason why I can't work in the slaughterhouse.
Is that how you broke your melon?
Okay, we're through with the discussion. Mr. Martindale, we need like a basket, a knitting basket, or something we can use going.
I believe I have just the thing.
So, just what do you hope to prove?
I'm just trying to get everything the way it was when Mr. Polk died.
What, you think you looked in a knitting basket, found an ugly sweater, went into a cardiac arrest?
Probably Argyle. I hate those.
Sharon Silverman, one of them. What? Cardiac arrest? You better write that down, Annie. That was a good one.
I heard you, Carl. Remind me not to have you speak at my funeral.
Oh, say, wait, when's it gonna be anyways?
Yeah, we're all looking forward to it.
Here is the snake charmers basket we used in Alibaba and the 40 Thieves.
Oh, that's such a good play. It's just creative.
Oh, well, I had to be, since I only had 7 actors in the entire show.
Wait a minute. I had to do 40 Thieves with only 7 actors.
If you'd come and seen it, you'd know.
I'll let you in on the secret. You had one thief come on stage, look off stage and yell off, "You other 39, stay there."
Right here, girl?
Oh, yeah.
Still want me to stay right here?
Yes, Doc. Now, you were outside when Mr. Polk arrived at your door, didn't were you?
I think I found and killed him.
Oh, give me that. I'll be backstage if you need anything else.
Put the basket down, Carl. Now, you were outside when Mr. Polk came knocking at your door, correct?
You want this to go exactly how it happened, right? Smooth sailing?
Yeah.
Well, then he wasn't knocking at the door.
What was he doing?
He rang the doorbell.
And that's when he answered the door?
Nope.
Why not?
Doorbell don't work. Just come inside.
Well, someone got by and tell Maddie to come inside. We'll probably need her testimony anyways.
Hey, wait a minute. She don't know nothing.
Well, she could tell us if this is set up correct. You still got that photograph, Sheriff?
Yeah, that's all right here. Taking pictures of my house. You better let me see that. Concern. It is my concern. I bought it about $100,000.
Get up, Doc.
Never heard of them, Sheriff.
Right.
Go. I got a
One more thing. Mr. Polk came to see you that morning, didn't he?
Yep, came in complaining about headaches, which, while we're on the subject of it, I thought was mighty odd.
How so?
Well, you see, most of the time when somebody has a headache, they go down to the drugstore, the liquor store, or Bueller's, or Aldi's, or the CVHCS, or the PVCHS, or to somebody's back alley and they get something to fix it. But he comes in to see me.
How did he seem? Was he ill or nervous?
What you mean by nervous?
Just what are you trying to make out of this?
I just asked a simple question.
You've been asking a lot of questions here tonight. A lot of them been asked too, by me. She knows something. Doc, have you heard about that autopsy or not?